Hello, welcome to the Lilac Tree Tarot and to a general read for all signs for the week ahead. I have massive echoes going on, so let's fix that. Although I do kind of like the sound of my voice echoing. That's kind of funny. All right, I don't know if that's a sign for the week, being in an echo chamber or something, but it's okay. We'll see what happens, right? Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start from the beginning this time. I know last time I think I did air, earth, fire, water, something like that, all the signs. But this week I'm just going to start with Aries and then go on to Pisces. So we'll do a quick overview for the week ahead for each sign. And then at the end, if we still have time, we will do, if anybody's interested, we'll do some questions. Like we'll pull some one card questions. Okay. All right. So let's start with Aries. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me clear and accurate messages for the week ahead for Aries. Actually, let me move some stuff out of the way here. And what I'm going to do is I'll pull some oracle cards first, get an overall energy, and then we'll go into the tarot. Okay. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Clear and accurate messages for Aries for the week ahead. Thank you. All right. Consume is the overall energy for the oracle card that you got. We'll see how that plays out. And on the bottom of the deck, you got inspire. I think what I'll do is I'll pull the top and the bottom deck card and see how that plays out with the rest of the cards for the week. Okay, hopefully you can hear me. All right, let's start with what I will do is I will pull 4 cards. Start using the Tarot of Magical Correspondences for the first round. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Aries. Clear and accurate messages for Aries, please. Clear and accurate messages for Aries for the week ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have 7 of Wands, King of Cups, High Priestess, and we end with the 6 of Swords. Okay. I'm just going to pull 2 rows of cards before I go into any descriptions, and then we'll go from there, okay? All right. Second row of cards I'm going to pull is from, I think it's called the Witch's Tarot, because, you know, October and Halloween, why not, right? Okay, tell me why the 7 of Wands, please. Why the 7 of Wands? The Knight of Wands. Let me push that up higher. Okay, the Knight of Wands, clarifying the 7 of Wands. Okay. High energy week, it looks like for you, Aries. Why the King of Coins, please? Thank you, Spirit. Tell me why the King of Coins. The Ace of Swords. Why the High Priestess, please? Thank you, Spirit. The Moon. I love that High Priestess Moon combination. That's really nice. Why the 6 of Swords for Aries, please? Why the 6 of Swords? 4 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. So let's see what we got here. All right. Overall, this is a week where you definitely feel like a call to action of some sort. Now, you're being asked to make a decision here, Aries, that is like clear cut, clear to the point. With this King of Coins and the Ace of Swords, it's saying there's something that you need to cut out or decide on one way or another. And I think that what you're being told here is that the best choice is something that is long term. So if you're faced with a decision this week, it's probably best for you to consider what would be best in the long run, not like don't go for the immediate gratification thing. You're being asked to keep in mind, or like your advice here is the High Priestess and the Moon card. So that really talks about getting in touch with your intuition, really connecting to the voice inside, because things around you are kind of not exactly what they seem to be. I'm also feeling for some of you, we're going to go back to this consume and inspire card that is your overall oracle message. There's something you need to learn. There's more information that you need to acquire. And I think that you're passionate about learning this. You're definitely going to feel the need to advance yourself in some way. But I feel like by the end of the week, you're going to, if there's a bit of confusion, and I don't find it so much confusion, I think you're pretty clear on the path. It's just that you're going to see with the Six of Swords and Four of Pentacles combination at the end, you're going to become clear, I think, or more clear on how to move forward in a way that brings about a lot of stability here for you with that King of Coins and the Four of Pentacles. So there's a real need for you this week to connect, to find things that inspire you, to do things with passion. And I also see that there might be a need for you to either stand up for yourself this week or stand up for somebody else. And if it's not to actually physically stand up for somebody, it's to stand up for an ideal, something that means a lot to you. And if there's been any kind of sadness or ennui because you haven't been sure of which way to go, I think you're going to get clearer by the end of the week. Again, with that consume and that inspire, there's more, something you need to learn, something you need to do. And I think that your intuition is going to guide you on what course of action to take, like what course of study. I don't know, I'm really feeling study here with that High Priestess and teaching. So either you're going to be teaching someone else or you're going to be looking for a mentor of some sort that's going to inspire and guide you. And they're going to lead you onto a new path at the end of the week. And you're going to see that path becoming really clear. And I feel like this is something new, something different, something that maybe you haven't thought of in the past. You know, the Six of Swords is Mercury and Aquarius. And so it's really about kind of really having an aha moment about the future and that long-term thing, vision with that King of Coins, seeing things come to fruition. And especially with that spot, inspire, consume and inspire. I think whatever you learn this week is really going to inspire you to move forward, Aries. So really good. I like that for you. All right, Aries, let's have a great week. I love it. And let's move on to Taurus. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Taurus. Please give me an overall energy for the week ahead for Taurus, please. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for the week ahead for Taurus, please. Okay, Taurus, you got secret. And I'm going to pull what's on the bottom of the deck as well, protect. All right. Overall energy for you this week, Taurus, is that secret and protect card. So it looks like there's either, we're going to pull some tarot cards and see there's something that's going to be made known to you that is going to allow you to protect something that's near and dear to your heart. With that protect card, it often talks about families. So there might be some information that's revealed to you that provides stability for your family. There's also the possibility of you needing to keep something secret from others, at least for the time being. Keep things, quiet in order to protect this plan or whatever this is that you have going on. But let's pull some tarot. Please give me 4 cards. Okay, your cards want to pop out all over the place, Taurus. Please give me 4 cards for Taurus for the week ahead, please. Thank you, Spirit. It's going to be clear and accurate messages for Taurus for the week ahead. I'm going to do another shuffle. Hi, Mercy, you're Sag. I'm going in order. So I'm in Taurus. I'm on Taurus right now. I just started. So if you if you know what your sun and, I mean, if your rising and moon signs are, you might get something in the meantime till we get to Sag. But I love Sag, such a good sign, such a strong sign. All right, cool. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Taurus for the week ahead, please. Okay. All right, we have the Nine of Wands, Three of Cups, Four of Cups, and the Hanged Man. All right, let's get some clarifiers on that before we discuss the cards. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Nine of Wands? King of Pentacles popping out again. I like it. Why the Three of Cups, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Three of Cups? The Devil. All right, why the Four of Cups? The Knight of Pentacles. And why the Hanged Man? Why the Hanged Man for Taurus, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Hanged Man for Taurus? All right, we got two cards clarifying the Hanged Man. All right, the Five of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. So Taurus, you've been working towards a goal of some sort that feels like it's taking forever. With that Nine of Wands and King of Cups, King of Pentacles combination, that talks to me about long-term planning, something that you've been doing. The Nine of Wands is like my Energizer Bunny card. It takes a kicking but keeps on going kind of thing. And it is the moon in Sagittarius. There you go, Mercy. The moon in Sag. So it talks about, the moon can represent the physical body, it can represent motherhood, those kind of themes. And with Sagittarius, it's a real honorable image. So you get that image of like the honorable warrior defending, moving forward. And I see that with the Protect card. Those two are really connecting for me. So there's something that you've been really working towards, Taurus, and it's been something that you've been wanting for your family, not just for yourself, something that's a long-term goal. You've got this Three of Cups and Devil combination. So for some of you, I'm hearing that this might be a week where you'll be tempted to party a little too much. And if that's the case, I'm not telling you not to have a good time and not to go celebrate and be with friends, because that's important. Just keep an eye on, just how much you drink, how much you eat, how much you indulge in things that could be, not so healthy or not so good for you. There was probably a temptation here this week to maybe lose focus a little bit and just go on and party. Your advice here is the Four of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. So the Four of Cups can talk about, just kind of sometimes sadness, sometimes just a sense of dissatisfaction more than really sadness, kind of like boredom, that kind of thing, just not feeling inspired, just not in it, not totally having your heart in what you're doing. And then you've got the Knight of Pentacles clarifying that Four of Cups, which is really interesting. There could be an offer coming in for some of you, and so take it how it resonates. Whatever this offer is for you, Taurus, just evaluate it. Make sure that it aligns with your long-term goals. The Knight of Pentacles is very studious, very meticulous, very determined to do things the right way. Cross your T's, dot your I's, that kind of thing. So there might be a tendency this week, Taurus, because you're bored, a little bored, to go out and be a little wild. So just keep that in mind. The end of the week sees you kind of having a reversal of something that you thought was disappointing. You're going to see it in a new light. You're actually going to find strength in whatever this information is, or whatever this insight, this aha moment is. that you have. So for some of you, I'm feeling, yes, go ahead and relax. This could be a week where you just need to relax a little and take a break. And then that, that respite, that calmness, that break that you have really inspires you and allows you to see things in, a whole new way. The Hangman is associated with the element of water. And so, that can be going into your emotions, seeing things clearly, being more, I don't know, just going deep, right? Associated with the sign of Scorpio, and it's water. And so it talks about not just seeing things in a new way, but really kind of connecting with the divine. The Hangman ultimately at the ultimate level talks about realizing that we're all vessels of light, of the true light, and kind of removing ourselves from our own daily concerns can sometimes be good to kind of get that bigger picture, right? So how's the light coming through you? What are you doing to serve and be a vessel for good? But I think that aside from that tangent, I think that by the end of the week, whatever kind of divine discontent you've been feeling, it's going to turn around. You're going to go from that Five of Cups to the Queen of Pentacles. There's going to be some kind of revelation, and you realize that you're in a really good place. You're really strong. You're really nurturing. You're caring. And I think that if there's been something that you've been worried about in terms of protecting, something that you, like I said, that secret is either going to be some information that somebody gives you, or it's going to be an aha moment that you have for yourself. So I like it for you, Taurus. Really good stuff coming up for you. So have a great week, Taurus. Okay, let's move on to Gemini now. Hi, Michelle Lee. How are you? Thanks for coming in. I skipped last week because I had a lot going on, but we're back. Okay. Let's do Gemini now. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Gemini. Let's do an oracle card. Overall energy for the week for Gemini. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for Gemini, please. Thank you. All right. We have, wow, look at that. We have confidence. Put them here. And I'm going to take the bottom card too for these, rebirth. Wow. And then look at that energy on the bottom. Wow. Gemini, really nice energy coming in for you. Brand new, exciting things. That rebirth has that snake there and the moon. I kind of like it. We have the eclipse this week, right? When is that? Saturday, I believe. The eclipse in Libra. So that talks about, there might be something really revelatory happening for you on Saturday. I don't know why I'm feeling that for you, Gemini, but confidence, strut your stuff, Gemini. Show off. There's going to be a whole new beginning for you. I really like it. Let's pull some tarot for you. Gemini North Node. Nice. Okay. All right. Nice, Michelle Lee. That's cool. All right. Let's get 4 cards for Gemini for the week ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Gemini for the week ahead. Clear and accurate messages for Gemini. I'm going to shuffle a little more. Thank you, Spirit. Show me Gemini for the week ahead. Okay. All right. We have the Two of Wands, the Knight of Swords, Six of Coins, and the Two of Cups coming in for Gemini. Wow. Okay. So the Two of Wands for me, I love that card. It's one of my favorite cards because it's my Prince card. Talks to me about a lot of talent, a lot of confidence, knowing what you want and going for it and not being distracted, not letting anybody distract you. But let's pull some clarifiers before these just popped out, but I'm going to put them back. Queen of Swords and the Chariot. So that's telling me that there's a real path here. We've got the chariot, you know, the chariot and the Two of Wands. As I was talking about the Two of Wands, that's a real decision, definitely a direction. A lot of twos here, Two of Wands, Two of Cups. But let's get some clarifiers here. Why the Two of Wands for Gemini, please? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Two of Wands for Gemini? All right, I think I need to shuffle a little more. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Two of Wands for Gemini? Temperance. Why the Knight of Swords for Gemini? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Knight of Swords? The Eight of Wands. Okay, why the Six of Coins for Gemini? The Moon. Why the Two of Cups for Gemini? The King of Pentacles. Okay, all right. So, okay, Aubrey, I just saw your message. Yes, it's true. We are all vessels of true light. I agree. That Hangman really at the at the top, you know, the highest level of the meaning of that card is totally about that. Like turning around and realizing that that's what we are, as vessels of true light. So it's beautiful. It really is beautiful card. I love it. All right, so let's see what we got here back for who are we doing now? Gemini. Okay. I'm losing my concentration. It's late. Okay, so there's some kind of decision going on. And with that Temperance card, it's clarifying the Two of Wands. I feel like this is a week where you kind of really show what you're made of, like tempered steel in a way. This is where you focus on, you know what you want. You are not going to settle, and you go for whatever this is that you want, especially that confidence and rebirth card heading up the oracle for the week. You're being asked to be aware of the Knight of Swords and the Eight of Wands as you move forward this week. So Gemini, I'm thinking, be careful in how you communicate. The Knight of Swords is very academic and very successful academically, very smart, very clever. So we've got that Gemini ability to communicate and communicate well. Just be careful with that Eight of Wands. I think that there's going to be a lot of people listening to you for some reason this week, or your messages are going to go far and wide in a way. So just be very clear and careful about what you write, what you put in writing, or what you say, or how you phrase things, because it's not, I feel like a lot of people are going to be listening to you this week, or they're going to hear your word, they're going to hear your words or see what you wrote, kind of thing. Your advice is the Six of Coins and the Moon card. So again, we've got this balance. I think there's just a need to not get too lost in fantasy land here. You know, the Six of Coins is a moon in Taurus, so it's a need to really ground yourself in the everyday and the reality of the world. You've got it with the moon, and the moon can talk about illusions and fantasies, but it can also talk about creativity. So I'm hearing this in like a couple of different ways. I'm feeling you being very creative and very like in your power this week, Gemini, but also maybe a little too flighty in some ways. So just make sure to keep that balance. Keep your feet on the ground. There's that old astrologer that said, what was his name? I think that was his phrase. It was like, keep your feet on the ground and your head in the stars. Jack Horkheimer, I think his name was. I always used to watch him when I was a kid. He was on PBS. He had this like really cool astronomy show. Anyway, that's the message I'm getting for you. Like, keep your feet on the ground, keep your head in the stars. You know, be creative, but ground yourself at the same time. The end of the week sees you with the Two of Cups and the King of Pentacles. So this is a real coming together, a real union, a real... okay, so for some of you, this is news that you wanted to hear, you're going to get. It's going to happen for you. That King of Pentacles is very, it's a good omen for anything substantial that you're hoping to manifest or to make happen. And the Two of Cups talks about a real union of collaboration, a real coming together, either within yourself. This brings a lot of satisfaction for you, or it could be a one-on-one with somebody else. So I'm really hearing this in two different ways. Some of you, there's a relationship coming in for you, Gemini. If you are single, I think this is a new relationship coming in for you, especially with that confidence and the peacock on that card. I really see this as like a new relationship that has a lot of potential for you. For others of you, this is more of a just feeling really good about things that happen this week, and it really makes you feel whole. So I like it, Gemini. Really good energy for you. This whole new beginning, this rebirth, confidence being the key this week. Being confident, but not being obnoxious about it, right? That balance. So have a great week, Gemini. I really love that for you. We're going to move on to, okay, let me see, Michelle Lee. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, you've got two good things coming in for you. So I like it on both fronts, career and romance. So that's pretty cool. All right, Michelle Lee, I like it. All right, let me move on to who comes after Gemini. Cancer. Let's do Cancer. I don't want to be on too long tonight. Well, I'm sending you the best of all. Good luck, Michelle. I'm sending you high vibes. Cards look good for you, so I like it. Stay positive. And manifest. No, but really stay positive. Send out those positive vibrations because it's looking good. All right, let's see. Let's move on to Cancer, right? All right, thank you, Spirit. Cancer, please show me. Let's pull 2 oracle cards for Cancer here. Overall energy for Cancer, please. Thank you, Spirit. All right, there's our first one. The Devil popping out for Cancer, and at the bottom of the deck, victory over the Devil. Okay, ooh, and then underneath that, joy. So this is going to make, this victory is going to be, it's like a heart-centered victory with that lotus flower. Yeah, I really like this. And the dragonflies are blind, so it's almost like you don't see this coming. And with the devil for me sometimes talks about, sometimes when Spirit is like, yeah, I don't want you to know the answer to that question, I'll get the Devil card. And this isn't officially the Devil card, it's deal, but it makes me think of the Devil card. So I really shouldn't be calling it, but I feel like this is almost something like a surprise. Something comes out of the blue that you're not aware of, okay? But this also, Cancer, talks about a victory in some kind of deal, some kind of contract negotiation, something that you've been working towards. It looks like this is the week for you when you sign the contract, you get the offer in writing, you know, the deal goes through, okay? So I really like that. Let's get some tarot for Cancer, the week ahead for Cancer, please. Please show me the week ahead for Cancer. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Cancer for the week ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Clear and accurate messages for Cancer. Okay. First card out, the 2 of Swords, the Hermit, the Knight of Wands, and then I don't do reversals. Flip it back around, the 9 of Swords. Okay, let's get some clarifiers here. Why the 2 of Swords for Cancer? I think Cancer last time we did a reading had a little bit of a hard time as well. Why the Two of Swords for Cancer, please? All right, let me shuffle a little bit. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Two of Swords? Why the Two of Swords for Cancer, please? Huh. All right. I think I'm going to redo these cards. It's kind of what I'm hearing. So let's do it again. And that happens sometimes. Let's pull cards again. Thank you, Spirit. Let me do it this way for Cancer. There we go. There's our first card. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Cancer, please. This is our second card, the Devil coming out again. We were talking about that. Third card and one final card. The Fool. All right, now let's get our clarifiers. I think now this deck will want to talk more. All right, thank you, Spirit. Why the Ace of Wands for Cancer? Why the Ace of Wands? All right, we got 2 for you. Look at that. 5 of Cups and 10 of Swords. Okay. Why the Devil for Cancer, please? 10 of Wands. Why the Queen of Swords for Cancer? 9 of Cups. Why the Fool? Why the Fool for Cancer this week? Thank you, Spirit. Page of Cups. Okay, so this week there's a new beginning, as we were saying. There's a whole new energy coming in for you, Cancer. With this Ace of Wands, it's a possibility of all kinds of fiery, energetic, passionate things are possible. I think that you've been, as I was saying, if I remember correctly, the last reading I did for Cancer was kind of in a rut, it wasn't so strong. So I think that you're putting an end to whatever disappointment this has been for you. With that 5 of Cups and the 10 of Swords, it's saying, you're really closing that period out. Whatever that disappointment was, it's coming to an end. You've got that Devil card in the what to be aware of in that deal. That's what we were talking about, and I was reading it as the Devil. So Capricorn could be involved for sure. You've got the 10 of Wands clarifying that Devil card. So I really feel like this is, Cancer, whatever you felt really, with these 2 10s especially, this has been a really difficult little time that you've gone through. You felt stuck. You felt really at a dead end. You felt like there was no way out. You just weren't quite sure how to move forward. But something's coming in. And if this isn't you, if you're not the Queen of Swords this week, this is somebody that takes on that Queen of Swords energy for you and gives you advice that makes things possible for you. It makes it possible for you to move forward in a way that was really what you were hoping for. So you're either going to get some news. There's this victory here, right? This triumph over something that was really getting you down, to say the least. Something that you felt like you didn't see any way out of. You're going to find a way out of this week. You're going to be able to pull the mask off of this situation, see it for its truth. Any kind of deception that has been presented to you, Cancer, you're going to be able to push away. You're going to see clearly by the end of this week. And then you have the Fool and the Page of Cups. So this is a whole new beginning coming up for you by the end of the week, and new adventure, new possibilities coming in. new ideas, just a new breath of fresh air. You know, the Fool is associated with air, so I do like to think sometimes of the Fool as like a breath of fresh air, opening the windows. Everything's been so stagnant with the Devil card. You know, windows shut, the air feels stale and musty, and you're able to open the windows and clear out all the bad energy. And it gives you real inspiration here with that Nine of Cups and the Page of Cups coming in. You're inspired with that Fool card to take on a new adventure, a new project, a new, anything new, whatever speaks to your heart here, whatever you've been hoping for, that comes through for you. There's a real victory for you this week, Cancer. So I really like it. You're finally like breaking out of whatever stagnant situation you were in, whatever you were feeling kind of stuck to, you're able to clear out this week. So I really like that. It's really great energy for you, Cancer. Have a great week. I love it. Let me know what happens in the comments. I'm nosy. I want to know how the week worked out for you. All right, let's go to Leo. Thank you, Spirit. We're going to pull two oracle cards for Leo. Yeah, Michelle, everybody's in that, a lot of people in that same situation, especially with all the, COVID going around, and it just threw the world upside down. And now, the world again is topsy-turvy. So, yeah. But I feel like things are definitely changing, especially with these eclipses and the nodes permanently moving out soon from Scorpio and Taurus, switching into the new axis, the Libra axis. So we've got good stuff happening, I feel. This month is a little tricky astrologically, but once we get through this month, I feel like we're going to be good. All right, let's see. We have got Leo up next. Let's get clear and accurate messages for Leo. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me two oracles for the overall energy for the week for Leo. All right, Leo. Look at that confidence too. I love it. And wisdom. Okay. Ooh, and then create. All right, Leo. So this is really, so Gemini got that confidence card too, right? And for like new beginnings. And you're getting this confidence card with wisdom and create. Some of you are artists, Leo. Some of the Leos watching this are artists. This is talking about you having confidence in the knowledge that you've gained thus far. And, like you can do it. You are the master at this point. Trust your knowledge, trust your wisdom, trust everything that you've learned up until this point, and share it. Don't be afraid to share it and create something fantastic. Some of you are working to create something new, if not like actual art. It could be a new project, a new relationship, anything creative that you're working on. Let's pull some tarot for Leo and see what we got for the week ahead. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Leo, please. Thank you, Spirit. Show me the week ahead for Leo. All right, Leo's taken a little bit of time here. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for Leo for the week ahead, please. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have justice heading up the week. What does Leo need to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit. Judgment. Okay. What's the advice for Leo this week? Going with that one. Knight of Swords. And overall energy at the end of the week. Should things continue on the path? All right. We'll take these two. Princess of Wands and Ace of Cups together. Okay, I like that. All right. So now let me pull some clarifiers, and then we will get our messages. I'm not doing a good job at keeping the cards all perfectly nice and neat. I'm not good at that. I just kind of throw them down. I like the chaos of it. I like when the cards kind of just fall all over each other. It just allows me to like see things differently. Certain things get covered up and other things kind of pop out more. But it doesn't make for nice video viewing. I know that. All right. Why Justice? Thank you, Spirit. Why Justice card? Why the Justice card, please? Thank you, Spirit. Justice again. All right. Why Judgment for Leo? Thank you, Spirit. The Page of Cups. All right. Why the Knight of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Knight of Swords? Seven of Wands. Why the Princess of Wands and the Ace of Cups? What's going on there at the end of the week? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, we have the Six of Cups. Okay, so let's take a look here and see what we have. Overall energy for the week is Justice twice. Now, I really gotta love this. We have Justice and then Judgment, and all right, I'm not going to go into it. I kind of wanted to go into something with Hebrew letters, but I'm not going to do it. All right. Justice associated with the sign of Libra. Now, Justice is card number 11, right? And it is the middle card of the major arcana. So some people consider it the pathway between the energies of the cards that have come before the Justice card. Justice card kind of serves as the doorway where you take that wisdom, that all the things that you learned up until this point, and you move it forward on your evolution of higher learning, of life. You take all of that energy with you, and it goes through Justice to do that. So it's a pretty heady card. We can be talking about a whole new period of life for you. A leveling up is definitely how I'm hearing it. So there's some kind of leveling up, some kind of balance going on in your life right now, Leo. You're being asked to be aware of the energies of the Judgment card. We've got the Page of Cups clarifying Judgment. And so, again, this is just really emphasizing to me that this is a new beginning, a new way of life. The Judgment card for me is like the end of an era. It's the end of an epoch, however you pronounce it. It's big energy. It's rebirth. It's assessing your life up until this point, burning away things that do not serve a purpose, and elevating yourself spiritually. I think this brings you this real sense of creativity here. We were talking about earlier, like some of you I was feeling are artists. I feel like this, whatever this energy is, this is really making you get in touch more creatively. It could be in so many different ways. It could be literally creating a family, creating life, gardening, that kind of thing. Some of you could be creating art. For some of you, it could just be this move into this new life that you want to create for yourself, a new attitude. Your advice is the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Stick to your guns. Whatever path that you've started, whatever you've been doing, this is a week where you're being asked to not back down, like that Tom Petty song, I Won't Back Down. I'm hearing that in my head. So I know some tarot readers really hear a lot of songs in their heads. I don't usually hear too many songs, but I'm really hearing that I Won't Back Down song. So your advice this week is really not to back down, stick to your guns, do what you know is right, do what you know is good for you, do what you know is true and just, and move forward on that path. By the end of the week, you have the Princess of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and you've got the Six of Cups clarifying. So this is something that sets you free. This is a new passion, a new fearless attitude towards attaining the Holy Grail, attaining what this is for you, what this what this passion means to you. I'm feeling very passionate. For some of you, this involves tradition of some sort. For some of you, this could be, it could be a romantic relationship, although, you know, the Ace of Cups really, like, as we can see here, is more of a union with God and with yourself, more than a Two of Cups relationship with somebody else. So I'm seeing this more you coming in to yourself. But this could be a real understanding of like your ancestry and your tradition and what you, just a real like coming together and a respect for yourself, a respect for where you've come from, how far you've come up until this point, and really just feeling good about it and feeling confident and knowing that you have not just your own knowledge, but the knowledge of those who came before you to rely on and to kind of be a support for you as you move forward this week. It's a big week for you. I'm just getting this here. Stick to your guns. The Knight of Swords talks about just doing really well in things that are academic, right? And the Knight of Swords is also, you know, associated with the Tippereth on the Tree of Life here, and that is connected to the sun. So it's just a lot of positive energy coming your way. Even if you feel like, maybe you felt like you had to stand up for yourself or you've been struggling, that feeling of struggle will be less this week as you move forward. You're going to really see newfound energy and confidence in your own skills. So I really like it for you. Leo, it's really strong energy for you as you embark on this new path that is monumental. I feel it's really big. So have a great week, Gemini. Enjoy, because I think it's really, really good stuff coming up for you. Okay, let me pull the next sign. Okay, so we just did Leo. Hi, Nicole. We just did Leo, and now we're on what comes after Leo, Virgo. Get confused sometimes, right? So we're doing Virgo. We're doing them in order. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull 2 oracle cards, just overall energy for the week ahead for Virgo, and then I'll pull the tarot. All right, thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Virgo. Clear and accurate messages for Virgo for the week ahead, please, Spirit. Thank you. All right, let me shuffle a little more. It doesn't want to seem to come out. Thank you, Spirit. Clear and accurate messages for Virgo. There we go. All right, we got consume. Somebody else got consume. I think Aries. And at the bottom of the deck, we have love and work. Wow. Okay. So some of you Virgos are going to be all in on whatever this relationship is that you're in. If it's a romantic relationship, you're going to be like, ooh, head over heels in love this week. Now, of course, it doesn't have to be a relationship, like an interpersonal romantic relationship. It could be you're just head over heels in love with whatever it is that you're focusing on, a new course of study, a new talent that you've discovered. You know, it could be multiple things. Even a new job. It could be like, wow, this is the best job I've ever had. I love it. And you just want more and more and more and more. So let's pull some tarot and see what we have going here. I'm sorry, Nicole, I just saw you just missed it. You can rewind if there's something that you missed and then like fast forward back. It'll let you do that. Oh, you missed Leo. Yeah, you can just rewind and then, oh, but you're on the cusp of Leo and Virgo. Okay, so we're doing Virgo now. So just watch Virgo and then rewind. to Leo. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Virgo for the week ahead. Overall energy for Virgo for the week ahead. All right, I do want both of these cards, so I'm going to take both of them. We have Six of Cups and the Tower. Okay, I'm also a Virgo ascendant. So, all right, let's see. Full disclosure. Okay, what does Virgo need to be aware of? Seven of Coins. Put these together like that. Little space there. What's the advice for Virgo for this week? Thank you, Spirit. Advice for Virgo. What's the advice for Virgo, please? Thank you, Spirit. Advice for Virgo, please. All right, there we go. I don't do reversals. Knight of Coins, and then the overall energy at the end of the week. Justice coming out. All right, let's get some clarifiers on this. Why the Six of Cups in the Tower? Thank you, Spirit. Let me shuffle a little bit. Justice coming out for Virgo. Justice came out for Leo. So that's interesting. Six of Cups also came out for Leo. Okay. All right, let's see what we got. Why the Six of Cups and the Tower for Virgo? Thank you, Spirit. There we go. Ten of Wands. Okay. Why the Seven of Coins for Virgo? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Seven of Coins for Virgo? The Tower again coming out. I'm going to move these up a little bit just to make sure everybody can see all the cards. All right. Why the Knight of Coins? Kind of want both of these. I don't know why I'm feeling two cards all the time for you guys, Virgo, but I am. All right. The Nine of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. And then Justice. Why Justice for Virgo? Thank you, Spirit. Why Justice for Virgo? Eight of Swords. I want one more. Why Justice for Virgo? Oh, that might be it. Nope, there we go. And the Star. Okay. Really interesting cards coming out for you, Virgo. Definitely not a simple reading here. Okay, we have the Six of Cups and the Tower heading up the overall energy of the week. So something's really coming down. Hold on. Oh, we get lucky, Nicole. Yeah. We're so lucky. We are. I think Virgo's a really good sign. Overthinking things sometimes, but that's okay. All right. So Six of Cups and the Tower. There's some kind of false belief is being stripped away this week. You know, it has to do with the Six of Cups. So it could have to do with a relationship, a past relationship that ended. So for some of you, I'm definitely hearing this has to do with a relationship from the past that ended. And there's some kind of information or aha moment or revelation that you have. And any illusion that you had about this relationship it's just blown away. It's done. It's totally over. Some of you, this is a much not a small percentage of you, very small percentage of you. There's been some kind of separation between you and your significant other, and it's been a real burden. And that's just as clear as it is. Sometimes the Tower can talk about temporary situations between people. And so for some of you, especially with this Ten of Wands, the separation from this person has been a real issue. It's been a burden on both of you. You've got the Seven of Coins and the Tower and the what to be aware of. So the Seven of Coins talks about long-term planning. It's Saturn in Taurus. So, Saturn tells you to do things over again, to do things right, to follow the rules. Saturn is like a taskmaster, the father, the disciplinarian that says, no, you didn't do it right, do it over again. So for some of you, especially with look, we've got the Tower again, connecting us to that overall energy. For some of you, whatever this is breaking apart, there is an opportunity for you to start over again with whatever this is. If it's a project, there's an opportunity for you to start over again and do it right this time. It's kind of how I'm feeling it. Long-term planning. For others of you, for the small percentage of you where you're separated from your partner, this is just saying that you really need to keep in mind the long-term goal. Like, yes, it may be difficult right now, but in the end, it's all going to come together and work out really well and be really solid and earthy and be a good thing. So just keep that in mind. Like, you kind of have to deal with the struggle and a little bit of the hardship because it will reap rewards in the end. Your advice is the Knight of Coins. So Knight of Coins talks, a lot about, doing things step by step. These two cards go really well together, the Knight of Coins and the Seven of Coins. It talks about a real success in following the rules and doing things step by step and taking things slow, especially with that nine of Wands here and the Six of Pentacles, clarifying those. The Nine of Wands, as I mentioned a little earlier, is like my Energizer Bunny card. It's the card that keeps on going, takes a licking and keeps on ticking kind of card. I'm all into the old sayings tonight, so I don't know what's up with that. I guess tradition, I don't know. Very interesting. But the Nine of Wands is definitely saying that, you need to stay in the battle. Don't give up yet, because there is balance coming in with the Six of Pentacles. And, the sixes, the princes, the knights, which are princes, depending on which kind of card system you're using, they're associated with Tippereth on the Tree of Life. That's the Sephira that's associated with the sun. Very positive. So there's a lot of positivity here if you can just stick with whatever this is that you're trying to stick with. And for some of you, I feel like it is a relationship, right? You got the Justice card coming out at the end of the week, a real balance. You've got the Eight of Swords clarifying it and the Star clarifying it. So for some of you, this is something comes through, or you just have a realization that things are going to be okay. The Star talks about being connected to the universe, really feeling at one with the divine, and with your place in the world and your place in the circle of life and in the world. And you really come to a certain kind of balance. You are able at the end of the week to see past whatever illusion was holding you trapped up until this point, and you see the way forward. You're energized in a way. You have this sense of relief and this feeling of hope that you can move forward and that things will work out for you in the way that they're supposed to work out for you. This real balance of justice coming together at the end of the week, Virgo. So I feel like not the easiest of weeks to maneuver this week, but definitely very influential and impactful and important. And the Leo reading was also very deep. I felt very this is a week of transformation, a week of heavy change, a week of aha moments and revelations that are meaningful and impactful and that help you move forward in strength and in victory as you move forward. So I actually kind of really like it, because sometimes when things are just too there's not a lot of growth. There's not a lot of personal growth happening. But this is a week, Virgo, where I see a lot of personal growth occurring in a really positive way. So Excellent. So have a great week, Virgo. Feel the love. Because I feel like by the end of the week, especially with that star card, that talks a lot about feeling the love and letting yourself consume it, like letting yourself be consumed by the love and enjoying it. You know, you might get a lot of attention at the end of the week as well. So just enjoy it. Okay. All right, Virgo, have a great week. We're going to do nothing wrong with old sayings, Nicole. Yeah. I know, I'm just showing my age, right? As I go for all the old sayings. And let me see what else. Oh, Michelle Lee, don't worry about your age. You can, I mean, you're not old. You can still find the, you know, that really important relationship, the good one. You've just been waiting for the right one. So, you know, some of us are picky. I was picky too. Took me a while to find my guy, but I found him, and, you know, it took me a long time. I was over 40. So don't stress it. You will find your person for sure. All right. Oh, so that's separation there, Nicole, with you just got back from a week away. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. All right, let's move into who comes after Virgo? Help, who comes after Virgo? Libra. All right, let's move into Libra and see. Okay, Libra. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me clear and accurate messages for Libra for the week ahead. Clear and accurate messages. Let me shuffle a little more for Libra. Oh, yeah, you guys, seriously, I don't think that being, 40 or 44 is the end all, that means that you can't be in a good relationship. I mean, I see it all over in my friend groups. I mean, there are people that are like in their mid 50s that are getting married and having like really deep, profound relationships. So I don't think that it's out of the realm of possibilities at all. So, just stay positive. Okay, let's do Libra. Libra. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Libra, please. Thank you. Overall energy for the week ahead for Libra. There we go. Ooh, sacred. The bottom of the deck, adaptation. Ooh, and transform. Look at that coming in for Libra. All right. Libra, real connection this week for you with the divine, with the sacred, really being in touch with the cycle of life, the universe, feeling connected to everything around you, really feeling this intense, deep transformation, especially with this eclipse in Libra that we have coming up on Saturday. I think this is going to be profound for you. And I feel like you guys have already felt it. Like you already know, you feel it coming in, you know what's happening. You've felt this transformation and you're adapting to it. You're setting your schedules, you're figuring things out, you're planning, you're planning the way to adapt to this new energy that's coming in that will be really strong for at least the next, around 18 months, right? Let's get some tarot. Thank you, Spirit. I need clear and accurate messages for Libra. Overall energy for the week ahead for Libra, please. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for the week ahead for Libra. There we go. The 8 of Coins. Work. Being good. It's the Sun in Virgo. Paying attention to details. What does Libra need to be aware of this week? Thank you, Spirit. What does Libra need to be aware of? I almost took that card right. The moon. There's that eclipse coming in for Libra. What's the advice for Libra, please? Thank you, Spirit. We have 2 cards. I'm going to take it. The Princess of Wands and the King of Swords. Wow, really interesting combination there. Final outcome for the week. Overall energy at the end of the week for Libra. Thank you, Spirit. 7 of Wands. Okay. All right, let's pull some clarifiers and see what we got. Try to do a better job keeping these straight. You know, as I said, I'm not so good at keeping things in lines. You'd think with my Libra ascendant, with my Virgo ascendant, I would be good at that, but I'm just not. Okay. Why the 8 of Coins, please, Spirit? Thank you. Why the 8 of Coins? For Libra, why the 8 of Coins? The Empress. Lovely. Why the Moon? The Star connecting to that sacred card. I love it. Why the Princess of Wands and the King of Swords? For Libra, why? Thank you. 7 of Wands. Okay, I'm just going to take a look at these 2 cards, but I don't think I'm going to put them down. 5 of Cups and the 8. Well, look at that. 8 of Cups. All right. All right, I will put them down because what the heck? This seems to be the card, the position that wants to say a lot. Okay, and why the 7 of Wands? Thank you, Spirit. Why the 7 of Wands? The 2 of Pentacles. Okay, all right. So overall energy for the week, 8 of Coins. This is like a getting down to work kind of energy. And with the Empress, I think that we're talking about something that you feel is very family oriented in a way. So a lot of you are definitely connecting with family. This is a time where you're going to be focusing a lot on your family this week for some reason. For some of you, not all of you. For others of you, this is a week where you're really looking at birthing something new, an idea, a project, a plan. You're really in this creative, receptive mode. So sometimes we'll look at the Empress card as actually like creating, gestating, because she's pregnant in the card, right? But it could also be that energy of, you're mulling over these ideas. You're really connecting here. I keep going back to this sacred card and the adaptation. You're really coming up with a plan right now. You're birthing a new plan, a new way of doing something. It could be a new way of working. It could be a new way of managing your household. But there's something that you're working on changing. For others of you, also, I'm getting there's a need this week to accept help, so to receive. So the Empress is a very receptive card. She accepts gifts that are given to her. She takes care of herself. She pampers herself. So for some of you this week, especially like maybe it's your birthday, there's a need for you to let other people do a little bit of work for you, Libra. Okay. What to be aware of, you have the Moon and the Star card. The Star, again, really connecting to that sacred oracle card that we got, and the Moon. So I'm not feeling this as a things are not what you think they are. In this situation, the Moon and the Star is really talking to me about really getting clear, doing a lot of meditation, doing some yoga work, really embracing that Piscean energy and just connecting to everything and everyone, really feeling the love kind of energy. Your advice is the Princess of Wands. So that's your what to be aware of. So I just feel like that's kind of like you're going to be in that receptive mode. You're going to be in this very ethereal mode this week, Libra, where you're just feeling good about humanity and even though there's terrible things happening in the world, you're going to really feel like you want to be a vessel of light. You want to bring light into the world. Your advice this week is the Princess of Wands and the King of Swords together. So what that's telling me, and especially with these clarifiers, so the Seven of Wands is like the defender card. The Seven of Wands wants to take care of others. Sometimes you're placed in a position where you have to defend yourself, defend your beliefs, but sometimes the Seven of Wands can talk about defending others. And so in this situation where we've got the Five of Cups, for some of you, the Five of Cups and the Eight of Cups, this is a real walking away from something that you're just kind of like, you know what, I put up with this and I'm not dealing with this anymore. I am walking away from the situation that, I'm tired of fighting. Like, it does me no good. I keep trying to get this thing happening. I keep trying to get this thing working and it's not working. And so I'm not going to put up that fight anymore. So there's a real struggle I see here for some of you this week, Libra, where you want to use your head, you want to be clear, you want to be super logical about things, but you're also feeling this like passion, this sense of connectedness and this fearlessness in a way, this real desire to be fiery and make things happen the way you want them to happen. You've got the Seven of Wands twice here. That end of the week, you've got the Seven of Wands and the Two of Pentacles clarifying it. So I see you changing your tactic in some way by the end of the week. I see you, this whole week, you have new insight, but you're also using your head. So there's something that you figure out for yourself. It's like you put your nose to the grindstone and you figure out a plan and you move forward. And that this new plan, this new way of doing things brings about a material change. Two of Discs talks about change for the better generally, in the material plane. It also talks about being super busy. So for some of you, this is just a really hectic week as well. And there's a struggle internally because you want to be connected and take time out for yourself and meditate and do all that stuff. And yet you find yourself having to accomplish a lot this week. So I know it's kind of all over the place for you, Libra, but that's kind of how I'm feeling it. There's a lot going on for you this week. There's something that you need to adapt in some way. You need to change your approach to how you do something because the way you were doing it before wasn't working. So there's something that you need to figure out how to change it. And for some of you, that could be seeking advice from someone else, seeking advice from somebody that you really do feel is wise, knows things. It might be legal advice with the King of Swords. It could be a therapist. It could just be a friend that is very intelligent. But make sure that, if you do take advice, it's from somebody that you really respect and that you admire and that you feel maybe even is, in a place that you want to be. So if this is like work, take advice from somebody that is already at the level that you want to be at. Don't take advice from people that haven't experienced what you've experienced, basically, is kind of how I'm feeling it, right? So be a little particular in the advice that you listen to. But I do see you at the end of the week figuring out a way to change things and adapting and going with the flow, and it being very positive, this new change. So I like it. I like it, Libra. It's pretty good. And then, I'm kind of interested in hearing from you guys on how the eclipse affects you. So if you feel like dropping a comment next week and letting me know how things went for you this week, that would be awesome. All right. I just talked forever on Libra. What the heck? All right, let's see. Who comes after Libra? Libra. Scorpio. All right. Full disclosure, I am Scorpio. Try not to put my own stuff in here, though, and they don't always resonate with me. But sometimes they do. All right. I'm going to take a sip of, I made myself some salted caramel cocoa that I made for myself. So let me just take a sip of that, and then I'll draw the cards. Oh my gosh, that is so good. Yeah, Trader Joe's has this. I went to Trader Joe's today and I saw hot cocoa, hot salted caramel cocoa. And I was like, you know what? I need that. All right. Hi, Chaley. Oh, Michelle, you're a Scorpio rising. And your crush is a Scorpio. Okay, I like it. Yeah, Nicole, we are pretty tough. Us Virgos. Virgo risings. Virgo cusps. Scorpio rising, huh? My partner is a Scorpio rising as well. Definitely different than a Scorpio. I feel a little different energy there. But very, obviously I like it, right? I mean, I like all the signs. We have like all the signs in our charts. Just depends on like how they're aspected, how the planets are aspected, which houses our signs fall in. So, I don't pay too close attention to, just sun signs. I think it's really important to look at your chart as a whole. But yeah, some things are just so dead on though with signs, right? You're like, oh my gosh, you are such a Scorpio. Or, oh my gosh, you are such an Aquarius or whatever, which cracks me up. All right, let's do Scorpio. 2 oracle cards for the week ahead, please, for Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for the week ahead for Scorpio. All right, I want clear and accurate messages, please, for Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. Clear and accurate messages. We'll get it for Scorpio. There we go. Okay, we got rest. At the bottom of the card, we got joy. Love it. Ooh, and wisdom. Rest and joy. All right. So, what I'm really hearing is take some time to rest this week, Scorpio, because you will be happy that you did, right? I feel like things are about to get busy, and, especially with this bear, there's like, bears know that there's just a time to hibernate and to rest, to build up energy, because you can't go at full speed all the time. You have to give yourself a break. And so this might be the week, Scorpio, where you give yourself a break, and giving yourself a break, that gives you just a newfound lease on life, so to speak. It gives you energy and gives you time to reconnect, and just be happy with that joy card. I also see with that joy card that, that always talks to me a little bit about something coming in that you're not aware of. And look what just popped out, the 2 of Cups. I'm going to put it down. It's, just because, all these cards popping out. I'm going to put them back. All right. I'm just going to put it up there. There could be, for some of you Scorpios, this could be a new love coming in for you with that 2 of Cups, and you just don't see it coming. Remember I was talking about that joy card? Because the way this is with the dragonfly and the beautiful flower, which reminds me of a lotus flower, which makes me think of my heart. We're really talking about dragonflies are blind. So for me, this card can sometimes talk about something coming that you just don't see coming. You're almost like blindsided by it. It makes you really happy, especially with that rest and the hibernation card. Maybe you've just been taking a break and, you just don't see what's around the corner. But let's do some tarot and see what tarot would like to tell us. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me overall energy for the week ahead for Scorpio, please. Overall energy for Scorpio. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Emperor heading up the week. Sign of Aries, associated with sign of Aries. What does Scorpio need to be aware of? Thank you, Spirit. What does Scorpio need to be aware of? The Four of Coins, Sun in Capricorn. A lot of fiery energy here. What's the advice for Scorpio this week? Thank you, Spirit. What's the advice for Scorpio? The Hanged Man, sign of Scorpio. And the final outcome, final energy at the end of the week for Scorpio. Queen of Coins. All right, I like that. And the Wheel of Fortune. All right. Good stuff coming in for Scorpio. Let's get some clarifiers, and then we will talk about the cards that we have here. Like it. Let me try to get these straighter. I feel like somebody watching this, or somebody that's going to be watching this, is going to be like really frustrated at the cards not being straight. I don't know why. I never feel that way, but today I do. So I think that's funny. Okay, why the Emperor? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Emperor for Scorpio? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Emperor for Scorpio? The Knight of Swords. Why the Four of Coins? Ace of Pentacles. Why the Hanged Man? The Fool. Why the Queen of Coins and the Wheel of Fortune? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Queen of Coins? Oh, the Star. Star coming out for a bunch of our signs this week. As I was saying, we have all the signs in our charts, and so it doesn't really surprise me when the same cards pop out for multiple cards, because this is just talking about energy that is surrounding all of the signs, right? They just all kind of play out in different ways for us, depending, like we were talking about earlier, on how our individual charts are laid out. I like it when we get repeating cards. I think it's cool. And it's just kind of validates for me that we're reading the energies correctly. So overall energy for the week is the Emperor, with the Knight of Swords clarifying. So the Emperor is a real take charge kind of energy. He's a planner. He's the architect of the deck. He uses his intelligence to make things successful, right? But the Emperor, if poorly aspected, can be a little bit authoritarian, or a little bit too strict, or a little too my way or the highway kind of energy. And we've got it with the Knight of Swords. So I feel like there might be this defensiveness on your part, Scorpio, this week, or just a real kind of cynicism in a way, I feel is probably a better way of putting it. You're kind of going to want to verify everything that comes your way. That's not necessarily bad. It could be, very good. But that's kind of how I see it. Like, you're not going to take anybody at their word. Somebody tells you that the sky is blue. You're going to be like, well, okay, you're telling me the sky is blue, but I need to verify for myself that the sky is actually blue, and then you're going to go out and check the sky and be like, yes, okay, the sky is actually blue. That's like a silly example, but I kind of feel like that's the kind of the attitude that you're going to have this week in a way. You're being asked to be aware of the Four of Coins and the Ace of Pentacles, clarifying that Four of Coins. So the Four of Coins talks about, in this deck, it's not so much a holding on to things that that you're greedily holding on to something, or that you're clinging to something because you're afraid of loss. In this deck, it's really talking about a foundation, you setting a foundation for the future, creating something very solid. Goes along nicely with that Emperor card. So this is you really wanting to create a plan for something that brings about a secure, solid, permanent structure, right? And with that Ace of Pentacles, I feel like for some of you, this could be a gift. Somebody gifts you with either information or knowledge or the material ability, like money, or it doesn't even have to be money. It could be like, I want to paint my room, and your best friend says, hey, I have all this extra paint in my house, and why don't you take it? It's a beautiful color. And you're like, oh, that's the perfect color I wanted to paint my room. Like, somebody gives you something that you're able to turn into something that you wanted. So this is like a week of you being really sure about creating something of value. Now you've got the Hangman in the advice position with the Fool clarifying the Hangman. So what this is telling me is that there's a real need to reassess, old ways of thinking, bring in the new, especially with this eclipse that we're having at the end of the week. I feel like there's going to be a lot of revelation. And we were talking about this joy card and the rest, and I just feel like something is going to happen, you're going to be made aware of something, you're going to be gifted something. However it works out, it's going to work out differently for everyone. This is going to give you a new perception, a new perspective on things, and this is going to give you kind of this like yay moment. I love the way the Fool on this card is like, she's got her, let me put it somewhere where, well, it's probably best to just keep it down because I'm getting glare everywhere. But the Fool card, she's got her arms up in the air and she's going for it, and she's happy and joyous. And there we have that joy card again. So I feel like whatever this revelation is for you, this brings intense happiness and joy for you. At the end of the week, we have the Queen of Coins and the Wheel of Fortune clarified by the Star. So this is something that you've been hoping for a while, Scorpio. You really see this manifesting in a very solid, fortunate, positive way. The Emperor, the Four of Coins, the Queen of Coins, this talks about creating something solid, long-lasting, valuable, and this is something that you create for yourself. You take the lead, and you are able to, for some of you, this is about creating this for a family, right? The Queen of Coins, she's pregnant. For some of you, this really is, though, for the majority of you, this is just you are able this week or by the end of this week to really get going on something that brings an enormous amount of stability for you. So it could be like you get approval for a mortgage on a house, you get something, a new job, you get something that really provides you with the ability to create abundance for yourself. And it could be in a way that you just weren't seeing. And for some of you, I'm hearing if an opportunity is presented to you that wasn't exactly what you were hoping for, don't discard it outright. Really look at it, because it could be very positive for you in the future. You may not be seeing the benefits of like how this could actually be. Don't like turn something down just because it doesn't fit the preconceived idea of what you had going for yourself. You got, the Queen of Coins and the Wheel of Fortune. This is extreme good luck at the end of the week, especially with its Star. It talks of possibilities, all kinds of possibilities. And the Two of Cups talks about, as I was saying, for some of you, this could be a new relationship that comes in. For others of you, this could just be the Two of Cups talks about divine union with ourselves as well. But I feel this very, very positive in a material way for you. Not so much in an intellectual, spiritual retreat kind of way, but more in an actual foundational material way. So I really like that for you, Scorpio. I see this as being a good week, okay? All right. And I do feel like it's something that you just don't see coming is going to come and just give you lots of opportunities. So have a great week, Scorpio. Keep repeating myself. Don't want to keep repeating myself. All right. Have a great week, Scorpio. Let me know in the comments at the end of the week how it plays out for you. I would love to know how everything works out. Okay. Let's move on to Sagittarius now. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Let's do Sagittarius. Please give me overall energy for Sagittarius for the week ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Some clear and accurate messages for Sagittarius. Thank you, Spirit. Clear and accurate messages for Sagittarius. All right. I know you want to come out for Sag. There we go. All right. We got freedom. At the bottom of the deck, we got peace. And then provide. Taurus. Okay. All right. That cracks me up that we got freedom for Sagittarius, because Sagittarius is totally my don't fence me in card. I need to be free. So I love that. I think that is awesome. My ex-husband was a Sagittarius, and I always said he was the don't fence me in guy. Sagittarius being very farsighted and intellectual and open to new ideas. So I love that. And then peace. So there's a real sense of freedom and peace this week for you, Sagittarius. However that ends up playing out. For some of you, I feel like it's a sense of really being aware of, because, turtles. So the perception is that turtles carry their homes around with them and that they live in their shells. It's really that their shells are their body, right? That's part of them. But I'm kind of hearing that cliche in my head. I feel like you're at peace with wherever you are living this week, Sagittarius. It's kind of like a coming home feeling where you just kind of just really connect to your environment and your location and your home and your physical sense of space. And even though you need to travel a lot, I just feel like you're feeling calm and peaceful. So I really like that. Let's get some tarot and see what we have for Sagittarius. Overall energy, please, Spirit, for Sagittarius for the week ahead. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for the week ahead, the Lovers. What does Sagittarius need to be aware of this week? Thank you, Spirit. What does Sagittarius need to be aware of? Queen of Wands. What's the advice for Sagittarius, please? The Knight of Coins. End of the week, overall energy for Sagittarius, please. The end of the week. The Nine of Swords. Okay, let's get some clarifiers here. We'll see what's going on. Mars and Gemini, the Nine of Swords. Unable to make a decision. Okay, we got the Lovers card associated with the sign of Gemini. And then at the end of the week, we got the Nine of Swords, Mars and Gemini. I feel like whatever decision you're supposed to be making this week, even though you got that freedom and peace, well, maybe that's it. Maybe you won't feel at peace until you make this decision, especially with that Queen of Wands. All right, I just, let's get the clarifiers before I say anything else. Okay, why the Lovers? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Lovers? Why the Lovers for Sagittarius? Thank you, Spirit. The Knight of Pentacles. All right, why the Queen of Wands, please? Why the Queen of Wands? The Two of Wands. Why the Knight of Coins? The High Priestess. And why the Nine of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Nine of Swords? Why the Nine of Swords? The Two of Swords. Wow. All right. Look at all these twos coming in for you. Even the High Priestess, she's the number 2. Wow. All right. Massive decision on your part this week, Sagittarius. What are you trying to decide? Even that Freedom card has 2, right? The 2 narwhals on that card, creating that kind of yin-yang symbol there. Really interesting. All right, the Lovers. Lovers can talk about, as we said, needing to make a decision, probably about the Knight of Pentacles. This could be a decision about a child. Now, for some of you, this is what I'm seeing here, Sag. For some of you, this is a decision about a child that you're trying to make. And there is a Queen of Wands energy that you are, let's say, negotiating with, but there's a Queen of Wands person energy. It doesn't have to be female, but it's a very attractive, vivacious, energetic type of person. And I feel like for some of you, they want something else. They want something other than what you want. You're making them this offer and they're saying, well, I don't know that I want to accept that offer. Your advice is the Knight of Coins and the High Priestess. So the Knight of Coins is saying, take a look at the details, the specifics of what this decision entails or what this conundrum entails. You're going to need to really tap into your inner wisdom, your inner light. For some of you, the High Priestess can also sometimes talk about a teacher. For some of you, I don't know why I'm hearing this. It could be a teacher or education involved in some way in this decision that needs to be made. And at the end of the week, you find yourself at the 9 of Swords and the 2 of Swords. At this crossroad, the 2 of Swords, unclear of how you're going to make the decision. You're kind of like 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. You don't know. I feel like this decision is now, I see this freedom and peace thing in a bit of a different way. I feel like for some of you, it's this inability to make a decision is kind of cramping your style in a way. For some of you, maybe there is an inability to move forward until you make this decision. There could be something that is keeping you in place. Now, I don't think it's long-term at all. I feel like it's temporary, and I feel like it's something that you just have to just deal with in the temporariness of it, because it will change. Eventually this knife will hit its target, right? That arrow will hit its target, so to speak, Sagittarius. I want to get another clarifier. And because we had that provide card, that was like underneath the peace card in the deck, I do feel like for some of you, this really is about providing for, I want to say, a child. So there's something coming in about some kind of conflict over how you're going to provide for a child. It could be about how you're going to split resources, with all these twos coming in. It could be talking about sharing. We've got the Hangman coming in. There's going to need to be a reassessment, some kind of replanning, figuring something out. Some of you could be dealing with a Scorpio. All right, and then these cards came out. 10 of Cups, Judgment, and 2 of Coins. Yeah, so it's definitely talking to me about some kind of change that will be coming soon. If you can reassess in some way, replan, come up with a new, with that, we have that 9 of Coins here. Come up with a new layout, a new plan, a new agreement. It will bring happiness. It will bring balance with this Judgment card. I think this is really talking about needing to go back, reassess, redo. change an agreement of something, change something that you negotiated, you agreed to, or just the status quo. You might just have to reassess the status quo is kind of how I'm feeling it this week for you, Sagittarius, okay? So not a lot of physical movement happening this week, Sag, but still positive movement as you reassess and take time. I think that, I think this peace card is saying that you need to be at peace with the fact that things need to change in some way and that you need to figure out a way to deal with this, to provide, because Taurus is really a stable, responsible sign, a sign that takes care of and provides for family. And I kind of feel like that's what's happening here, a renegotiation of how you're going to provide for your family. I know that's kind of strange, but there you go. All right, Sagittarius, have a great week. Again, let me know how this week plays out for you. I'd be curious to know how that works out. Okay, we're going to move on to Capricorn. Let me see. Michelle, your crush has his kid coming this week. Oh, well, there you go. I mean, it could be something to do with his child, right? Because you always provide for your children, right? Or you're always worried about them. Even if you're not physically giving them money, you want to give them good advice, right? That never kind of goes away. So, all right, let's see. We are moving into, who did I say we just did? Sagittarius, Capricorn. All right, thank you, Spirit. Let's do Capricorn. Overall energy for our beautiful Capricorns. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Capricorn. Overall energy for Capricorn, please. Okay, we have trust. I don't know why I'm going to take it, but I want to look at that joy again. I love it. And at the bottom of the deck, we have balance. And again, we have that like yin-yang symbol coming in. So that's really interesting in death, a real transformation. All right. So trust, joy, and balance being the overall themes of the week for Capricorn. Sounds pretty good. Let's see how this plays out. Let's pull some clarifiers. Not clarifiers. Let's pull some tarot now for Capricorn and see what we have going. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Capricorn, please. Clear and accurate messages for Capricorn. Overall energy for the week ahead for Capricorn, please. Knight of Swords. What does Capricorn need to be aware of this week? Strength. Sign of Leo. What's the advice for Capricorn this week? Thank you. Knight of Cups with the Seven of Cups. All right. And then overall energy at the end of the week. Two of Coins. All right. Let's pull some clarifiers now. And then we will talk about the cards. We'll see what we got. All right, Capricorn, let's see. Let's put some clarifiers for you. Why the Knight of Swords, please, Spirit? Thank you. Why the Knight of Swords? Oops. The Magician. Love it. All right, why the Strength card? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Strength card? Four of Pentacles. Why the Knight of Cups and Seven of Cups? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Knight of Cups and Seven of Cups? The Hangman coming out a lot this week. All right, why the Two of Coins? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Two of Coins? The Five of Swords. Let me get another clarifier there. Why the Two of Coins? The Eight of Wands. Okay. All right, let's see what we got going. I'm going to put a shawl on. Getting a little chilly. Okay, we have the Knight of Swords heading up the week, overall energy of the week with the Magician. All right, so what that tells me is that you are hyper-focused on something this week, Capricorn. The Magician, we talk about the Magician as being this card that talks about having all the tools at your disposal to create whatever it is that you want to create. And it's true. You see the Magician there with the cup and the sword and the wand and the pentacle, representing all the elements of the earth. Sometimes the Magician really does talk about magic and manifesting, right? But you can see the Magician is always hyper-focused on the elements in front of him and on what he's doing. And especially with the Knight of Swords, I feel like this is a real week of focus for you, Capricorn. The Knight of Swords talks about being, the Knight of Swords is intelligent. I always get the Knight of Swords when I do really well on a test, or when I ace something, a project that I've been working on for a long time. So the Knight of Swords talks about that focus. So I really see you being very focused this week, Capricorn. You're being asked to be aware of the Strength energy, the energy of the Strength card, clarified by the Four of Pentacles. So there is a real need this week to keep focused on what is going to bring you stability. So for some of you, I'm feeling like if you've been working at something for a long time, you need to keep working at it. It may be a little bit tiresome, and you may feel like you've been overworked in a way. You've just been working. But it's going to lead to a strong foundation of physical benefit, like your bank account grows, and you need your bank account to grow so that you can do things that you want to do, right? For some of you, there may be a little bit of an imbalance there, and so you need to keep focusing. Sorry, I shook the camera. You need to keep working at what you've been working at so that you can save. I'm kind of feeling that with this energy here. There's a need to save money for something, and you're focused. You've been doing it. You've been working at saving money. You're just feeling a little tired. Your advice this week is the Knight of Cups, the Seven of Cups, clarified by the Hangman. So the Knight of Cups can talk about sometimes, and I don't know why I'm hearing this, but it can talk about apologies. I'm hearing somebody might be giving you an apology this week, Capricorn. I'm not really sure why, because it's not really melding with the rest of the cards, but that's how I'm really feeling it. Somebody might be giving you some kind of apology or information or gift of some sort from the heart that that clarifies something for you. It makes you see things in a whole new light. For others of you, you could be getting an offer that is confusing, right? So, I mean, it could go either way here. So take it as it resonates, and you'll see if whatever this offer is brings you joy, then you know that that's going to change your perspective. It's going to make you see things in a new way. But for others of you, I feel like this offer might be confusing. It may be like, it may feel insincere, is kind of how I'm seeing it with that Seven of Cups, right? Because the Seven of Cups can talk about many choices, but it can also talk about addictions, being addicted to something. And it doesn't have to be a substance. It can be being addicted to romance even, right? Dating multiple people. It could be many things. So there are multiple definitions to this card, the Seven of Cups card. And with the Hanged Man here, I feel like it's going to be really important for you, depending on how this situation plays out for you, to use your head. Don't let this distract you, whatever this is. Okay. It could also be talking about a distraction. So don't let it distract you from your long-term goal. All right. And at the end of the week, we have the Two of Coins and we have the Five of Swords and the Eight of Wands clarifying it. So the Two of Coins brings me back to that earlier energy that I was talking about, being really busy and just being really, really busy. This causes you some aggravation, strife. You're like, I can't get everything done that I want to do. How am I going to do everything that I want to do? And I'm just working. For some of you, it might just be so simple as I'm working too much and I'm not having enough fun. And you want to have more fun. And you're feeling like everything is, I should do this. I have to do this week. So for some of you, there's going to be a need to bring in some balance, to have a little bit of fun, not to work so hard, but to not stop working, and to really be aware of the fact that what you're doing and working so hard is really setting a solid financial foundation for you for the future. You don't want to give that up. All right. But, again, many messages here, and this is a general read, is going to resonate with different people in different ways. Capricorn, if you are overworking yourself, you're going to need to take a break, right? Get that balance. Do something that makes you feel good this week as well, right? You've been very hyper-focused and you deserve a lot of credit for that. So I just feel like Capricorn, overall, you are just kicking butt and doing really well. Trust that this is working out for you and that in the long run, it's creating balance, and it will be balanced out. Okay. All right, Capricorn, have a great week. Let me move on to Aquarius. I'm going to do Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Aquarius. I'm going to take a sip of water real fast, though, because I've been talking quite a while. And I know it's not fair to the earlier signs. I always seem to just gab a lot more by the end of the readings. So like Aries and Taurus kind of get the short end of the stick sometimes. So maybe I'll just start on next week. I'll just start in the middle somewhere. I don't know. We'll figure it out. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for the week ahead for Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. Clear and accurate messages for Aquarius for the week ahead. Okay, Aquarius. Ooh, look at that. We have disguise with the chameleon. And at the bottom of the deck, we have collaborate. Ooh, and then energy. Who else got energy? I think Gemini got energy. So Aquarius, if you have, strong Gemini in your chart, you might want to take a look at that. All right. So overall energy, heading up the week for Aquarius is one of disguise and collaborate. So chameleons can literally change their skin tone, change how they appear to the world whenever they want to. And so for some of you, you may be really in this process of transforming who you are to collaborate with someone else or with a group of people. Maybe you are involved in a large group of people and you're not really letting your true colors shine because you don't want to stand out too much. You don't want to rock the boat. Could go many ways. Let's see what tarot has to say, and then we'll connect to the cards that way. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Aquarius, please. Thank you, Spirit. Clear and accurate messages for the week ahead. Overall energy for the week ahead, please, for Aquarius. Okay, we have the Eight of Swords. Thank you, Spirit. Please give Any clear and accurate messages for Aquarius? Just want to shuffle a little more. I feel like I need to shuffle. Okay. What does Aquarius need to be aware of this week? Thank you, Spirit. What does Aquarius need to be aware of? The Ace of Wands. Let's see advice for Aquarius, please. Let's see advice for Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. Three of Swords and the overall energy at the end of the week for Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. The 10 of Coins. Okay. All right, let's get some clarifiers on this amazing spread. Look at that. This is like a lot going on for you, Aquarius. Thank you, Spirit. Let's get some clear and accurate messages for Aquarius. And I love using my little witch deck, by the way, especially, in October. Pop it out. I love this deck. It's so cute. All right. All right, clear and accurate messages for Aquarius, please. The Eight of Swords. Why the Eight of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Eight of Swords? All right. The Eight of Cups. Interesting. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Why the Ace of Wands for Aquarius? Why the Ace of Wands, please? Thank you, Spirit. Seven of Swords. Okay, why the Three of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Why the Three of Swords for Aquarius? Two of Cups. Why the 10 of Coins for Aquarius? Thank you, Spirit. Why the 10 of Coins? The Seven of Cups. All right. Let's take a look at this. Disguise and collaborate. Overall energies. And then overall energy for the week is the Eight of Swords clarified by the Eight of Cups. All right. So there's something that we're not really seeing clearly here. There's something that we either need to walk away from or we don't want to walk away from. For some of you, Aquarius, I'm feeling like you're pretending to be somebody that you're not so that you can stay within this group and be part of this group or be part of this relationship, however this resonates for you. You're being told to kind of keep in mind, be aware. What to be aware of this week for you is the Ace of Wands clarified by the Seven of Swords. So that's a really interesting combination for me. I think that there is, for some of you, Aquarius, I feel like there's a lot of gossip going on around about you, a lot of interest in what you're doing. A lot of people talking about, what is Aquarius doing? What's this new project? What's this new relationship? What's this new, whatever this is for you? There's something going on for you, Aquarius, that other people are talking about. And, you've got the Three of Swords and the Two of Cups in your advice position. So we can take this multiple ways. Three of Swords can sometimes talk about the inability, the heartache that you feel because you can't make a decision. So you're torn and you just don't know what to do. Sometimes it can also talk about nostalgia or this sense of sadness over the way things used to be. So really kind of what I'm feeling here for you is, for some of you, there is this nostalgia going on over an old relationship. You're thinking, wow, this relationship that we used to be in was so good. And maybe if I change myself, maybe if I pretend to be something that maybe if I make myself different, I can get this relationship back to where it used to be. And so you're working really hard at doing that. I want to say that that's obviously, you should never change who you are. At the end of the week, we have the 10 of coins and the 7 of cups. So I feel like, at the end of the week, there is a new option coming in for you, Aquarius, that has a lot of potential. I just don't know that you're going to move forward with it because I think you're too stuck on this old situation. Tell me more about that 3. I got to get some more clarifiers on this. Tell me more about that 3 of Swords, please. The 4 of Cups. I'm going to move this over here. The 4 of Cups, kind of like, like just not being confused. I don't know what to do. I don't know which way to go. I don't know who to choose. Tell me more about that 3 of Swords. Why the 3 of Swords? What's going on here? What's the advice? What should Aquarius do here? All right, you got the Page of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles coming in for you. All right, Aquarius, for some of you, if you did something that needs apologizing for, you need to go ahead and make that apology, because I think that you can clear all of this up if you apologize and if you kind of release the ego here. For others of you, I think that there is a new opportunity coming in for you, and you just need to embrace that new opportunity. Like, there's something new coming in for you that could be that 10 of coins. I'm going to pull some traditional. Let me get another deck. Why the 10 of coins? Please clarify that. This is our first really full-on relationship spread that I'm getting here. I feel like this is a romantic relationship. So probably if you're not, for most of you, I think this is relating to a relationship. Why the 10 of coins, please? Thank you, Spirit. Please clarify that 10 of coins. All right, 10 of coins, clarifying the 10 of coins. What can I tell you? All right, end of the week, 10 of coins coming in for you. So I feel like there's going to be either advice coming in for you at the end of the week that's going to really clear all this indecision and confusion up for you. It's definitely going to, I feel like it's going to come from a family member. And I feel like you should take this advice, Aquarius, whatever this is, whatever this, however this family member tells you to resolve this relationship situation, I feel like that's the way to go. Got the Queen of Pentacles. This is keeping your interest. Yeah, 7 of Wands and the 9 of Swords. So this whole situation is keeping you up at night. I feel like this advice is telling you to make a clean break of it, to separate. You're the person that's going to need to break this off to end this situation. Aquarius, I feel like that's what's going on here, because you are, you need to start focusing on yourself, your home, your abundance as the Queen of Pentacles, and your environment needs to be made comfortable for you, right? If you've been bending over backwards to make an environment comfortable for somebody else, you need to start putting a little bit of focus back on yourself. Okay. All right, Aquarius, have a good week. I know this is a rough one, but it ends good with that 10 of coins. So I think that, this will work out. You'll work through this. I mean, it's never fun, ending something, that's for sure. But, and with the 3 of Swords, also, I'm not feeling like it's the end all be all, because the 3 of Swords can also just talk. It could be an argument. Like it could be you just standing up for something that you had an argument, you're not sure, you're afraid to stand up for yourself. And then you finally say, you know what? I need to stand up for myself. And it works out perfectly for you. Because the 3 of Swords isn't like death, right? It isn't like a complete ending. It's like ripping a Band-Aid off. So for some of you, it could be talking about a conversation that you need to have, where you assert your independence and your autonomy, Aquarius. All right. So, okay, I'm curious to know how this works out for you, Aquarius. So leave me a comment in the comment box, at the end of the week, or, whenever this plays out. Let me know how it played out for you, okay? Have a great week, Aquarius. All right, now we are doing Pisces, our final sign of the evening. All right. Thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Pisces. Let's get 2 oracle cards for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me the week ahead. Overall energy for Pisces for the week ahead. Okay, there we go. We have wisdom. And at the bottom of the deck, we have trust. Okay. Ooh, and then trick. Interesting. Trick or treat. Halloween's coming up. All right. Let's get this going. Wisdom and trust. Trust your wisdom, Pisces. Pisces being generally a deep thinker, right? If we're going to stereotype the sign of Pisces, Pisces likes to think long and hard, and take all viewpoints into account before making a decision. So trust your inner wisdom, Pisces. But let's get some tarot. Let's see what's happening with tarot. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy for Pisces for the week ahead. I've got my cards all mixed up and I don't do reversals. So here we go. We have 5 of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. What should Pisces be aware of? 7 of Wands. What's the advice for Pisces this week? Thank you, Spirit. What's the advice for Pisces this week? Temperance. Very nice. And overall energy at the end of the week for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Overall energy at the end of the week for Pisces. 4 of Swords. Okay. All right, let's get some clarifiers before I say anything. Again, you would think with the lines on the desk, I'd be better at like aligning the cards and keeping them straight. Got to work on that. Okay, thank you, Spirit. Please give me clear and accurate messages for Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. Why the 5 of Cups? Please tell me more about the 5 of Cups. Thank you, Spirit. Why the 5 of Cups? The 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups making a few appearances tonight. Why the 7 of Wands, please, for Pisces? Why the 7 of Wands, please? Thank you, Spirit. Oops. The 9 of Wands. A lot of Wands action happening. A lot of fire energy this week. All right. Why Temperance for Pisces? Why Temperance, please? Thank you, Spirit. The Lovers. And why the 4 of Swords? Thank you, Spirit. Why the 4 of Swords? Okay, we got 2, so I'm going to pull them out. We got the Tower and Justice. Wow. Okay. All right, so let's take a look at what we got here. 5 of Cups, emotional disappointment. Mars in Scorpio. You just can't seem to get, what you want happening. It's disappointing. You feel like you need to walk. Wait, let me see what, I'm sorry. I just got distracted. Chaley, LOL. That's just your Virgo self-striving for, oh, yeah, because I can't, I can't keep the cards straight, right? I know. It's making me nuts. It really is. Sorry, but it's making me nuts. Anyway, okay, so yeah, I feel like there's some kind of emotional disappointment this week, Pisces, that you're dealing with. And you're like, should I walk away from this? I think there's change coming in for you, and I feel like it's more nostalgia. Okay. So for some of you, this is talking about maybe even leaving a physical place where you're at. It's making you a little bit sad. The Eight of Cups can oftentimes talk to me about a physical move, like when you actually pick up and move to a new apartment, a new town. You leave one place, you move from one job to another. And so I'm hearing that for some of you, Pisces, that this is talking about a little bit of sadness from making a change, making a move. And maybe that move feels a little disappointing or not exactly the way you wanted it to be or the way you thought it was going to be for you. You've got the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Spirit's asking you to be aware of this energy that's surrounding you right now. So, the Nine of Wands, I've had her come out a few times tonight. She's my little energizer bunny, as I was saying before. She, takes a look in and keeps on ticking. She keeps going for it. She doesn't stop. And with the Seven of Wands and the Nine of Wands, that's really saying you need to keep going. Seven of Wands talks about, uh, going against all odds, being strong. Mars and Leo, right? So it's Mars is our soldier planet, our warrior planet, and Mars and Leo is very much a defender of all things that are good and just, right? So you could be called upon at this point to defend somebody else, but I really feel this is more sticking to your guns, standing up for what you believe is right, and sticking to the plan that you had. Your advice is temperance, with the Lovers clarifying temperance. So, temperance can often talk about the need to be patient. It's that it's tempering steel. So sometimes it talks about the situation that you're in is, it's perfecting you. It's burning out all the impurities around you, and what's left is pure gold, is strong, is, brilliant. So I feel like there's a little bit of patience needed here. For some of you, this is talking about a relationship with the Lovers. This is definitely talking about the need to be patient within a relationship, because things may not be working out the way that you want them to, but that could be you, you know, um, just wanting things to speed up in a way, right? And then we got the Four of Swords, the energy at the end of the week with the Tower and Justice. So I feel like Four of Swords talks about rest. It talks about fairness. It talks about, I know fairness is an unusual like interpretation, but sometimes that's how I see it. It's, Jupiter and Libra. So it's good luck by keeping things balanced. Combined with the Temperance card, I feel like, and the wisdom and trust, there's a need to really trust that by keeping on, like keeping on, doing what you've been doing, it's all going to balance out for you with this Justice card in the end. You really will have this balance. And something that, I feel again with this Tower card, I don't know why I'm feeling this in the Eight of Cups, but I'm kind of feeling it for you guys, Pisces. This could have something to do with a home situation or something falling apart, like a physical structure. So it doesn't necessarily have to mean like, um, it doesn't have to be something really mind-blowingly bad, right? It doesn't have to be like, and I'm not getting it as super bad. I'm not getting like losing a job or anything like that. I'm just getting it as like maybe needing to redo something, something that you were thinking of doing wasn't really right, so it gets torn down. Or even a project, you started a project, it wasn't really working out the right way, so you need to start over again, kind of thing. Especially with that Justice card. Let me get another, like one more clarifier for some reason on that Four of Swords. It could just be, balance, but let me just get one more. Why the Four of Swords, please, Spirit, at the end of the week? King of Wands. Yeah, and the Tower again. So I love it when I get the same cards. I'm like, no, I want more information. And then, you know, Spirit's like, no, I already gave you the information. Just, you don't need 5 million cards. Just go with what I gave you. So I love that. Yeah, King of Wands. Looking here at the Four of Swords. Like I said, I think there's just this need to be patient. I think that you want to make things happen faster, better, stronger this week, Pisces, and you just really have to trust that what you're doing is good enough right now, okay? And just keep on doing it because it will balance out and bring peace and justice, okay? All right, Pisces, keep on trucking, as they used to say, because I'm just going with all the old sayings tonight. That's my theme. That's what I'm doing. And I heard on the radio the other day, which I thought was really funny, there was like a 10-4. It was 10-4. It was October 4th. So the radio station played all these old trucking songs because for 10-4, old like 70s CB radio stuff. So they played like old, like literally like this old like truckers convoy song, which I thought was really funny. So anyway, all right, Pisces, have a great week. Let me know how things work out for you if you feel so inclined. I would love to get some insight on how things work out for everybody. All right, I did say that I would do like a 1-card pull for people at the end if anybody still had energy to sit here and do it. So if you want to ask a question, I know there's a delay here, so I'll wait a couple minutes and see if anybody wants to ask a question, and then I'll pull like 1 card. And then just let me know if you want the Witch's card or the regular card, or if you want an Oracle card. So I have my 3 decks here. So just let me know. Okay, Chaley, you want to move to another planet? Oh, and you just used that with your boss the other day, 10-4, good buddy. That's really funny. I love that. That's hysterical. Okay, yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, they were playing all that like 10-4. Like the song had like, you know, like truckers talking to each other on the CB radio. Like, I think it was from Smokey and the Bandit, the movie Smokey and the Bandit. Smokey and the Bandit. Yeah, that was really fun. So I like that. That's pretty cool. All right, you're welcome. Yeah, so this was really fun. Okay. All right, let me see. I see a question coming up. In regards to your love life, Kaylee, okay. All right. Let's see. All right, let's pull 1 Oracle card for Chaley. Let's tell us about Chaley's love life. 1 Oracle card for Chaley. Family. All right, are you thinking of starting a family with this person? Let's pull 1 tarot card for you. And then let's pull 1 tarot card for Chaley, please. Give me 1 card for Chaley. The Emperor. Okay. So I see this as having potential, a lot of potential, your love life. This like being like the thing, right? The family, the picket fence, all that good stuff. And then especially with the Emperor, this tells me that there's a plan here, thinking long term. And I feel like both of you are, you know, on the same page there in your love life. So yeah, that is great. That's really positive. I like that a lot for you. I don't know if you're trying to have a family or not, or if you already have a family or what's going on there. But yeah, I feel like it has a lot of potential to be everything that you want. So I love it. You're single, Capricorn, just Well, okay, well, Chaley, I wouldn't lose hope because I think that, there's something positive coming in for you. I mean, these are good cards coming in for you. Thanks. Yeah, the decks are really pretty. I agree. I like them a lot. This deck is that the Emperor is coming from. This deck is the Tarot of Magical Correspondences, and it's by Eugene Vinitski, and he makes all these beautiful decks, really pretty decks. And then I don't know what I did with the booklet for this Oracle deck. I'll find what they are, and then I'll write them in the description box. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Okay. All right, you guys, you know what? I'm going to call it a night since, we're all good here. Thank you. Thanks, Charlie. I hope your week is fabulous too. I hope everybody has a great week, and I keep fluctuating between doing these on Sundays or doing these on Thursdays, and I haven't done like pre-recorded individual signs. I might get back to doing that. We'll see. Just depends on how my week goes. It's easier for me to just do the lives, but because I'm lazy, and then I don't have to edit and upload and all that good stuff. But anyway, you guys have a great week. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. This was really fun. And yeah, I look forward to next time. Okay. All right. Have a great week. Bye.